stranger of the other nations and how they are treated. When you put this up against the promises of salvation that we read about, not only in the New Testament, in the Old Testament, because they brought out Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, which was an absolute Conan cut. We won't have time to go there today. But when you put that up against the promises, the glory of just being in the kingdom and all the benefits of being on the right hand with the Lord, and we're going to be kings, and we're going to have this, we're going to have that. Read Leviticus 25 and 46.
Leviticus 25 and 46, it says, and ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you.
You know what started 45?
45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you,
these strangers of the children that sojourn among you, go ahead.
of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they beget in your land, and they shall be your possession. And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, they shall be your bondmen forever.
And this will be written in our English part.
Right. Somebody get Psalms 2.
Psalms, I think that's the You got that?
Holy smokes. Psalms 22.
Holy smokes. That's in the Bible?
I got it. Go ahead, Tim.
This is Psalms chapter 2 and verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh Shai and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Skip down to 8.
Yes. This is skipping down to verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Man.
Revelation chapter 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter that shall be broken into shivers, even as I have received of my Father.
Right. In the kingdom, there's going to be slaves.
Receive inheritance too.
Right. So that means, in slavery, salvation, because obviously there's going to be some slaves, there's going to be some slavery going on.
Right. Subjects. Yes. The word slavery messed you up. Okay, subjects.
Right.
Just like in this kingdom. Who's it? Are we on the level of the Rothschilds?
No. The kingdom is not socialism.
Right.
Everybody ain't going to be given an equal portion of the universal income.
Ain't going to be a possession.
There's going to be people ruling, there's going to be people serving.
Now, will the servant benefit at some point from the rules of the ruler?
Yes.
We agree with that wholeheartedly.
Right.
But they will never be on the level. They will never have the access that the top have. And that was even exuded and given an example through David and Solomon, who forwarded the throne of David on earth for 40 years. The heathen benefited from Solomon's reign, but they were never enjoying rulership with Solomon. Solomon just went off.
Can we give Micah 4?
Micah had no right. You got something to ask.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 14 and 2. I'm going to read verse 1 actually, and read verse 2. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
This is speaking of the large multitude cleaving unto the house of David.
Right.
They're going to ultimately, under the 144, there's a large multitude. But when you look at that large, those are Israelites who are scattered throughout all over the earth, that the Lord is just going to have mercy on. Some of them are going to be believers, but whatever the Lord do, he's going to have mercy on them. They're going to be brought. And they're going to cleave unto the house of Jacob, which is the house of David, man.
Right.
They're going to have an inheritance. They're going to be set up in under particular of the 144. They're going to go with them, and y'all going to set this up, y'all going to do this. You blessed.
Good.
You good as an Israelite under the 144, under Yahweh Shai. You good.
Right.
But then
the way the king rules is how the people gonna be. Right. We gonna be ruled in righteousness. Right. So we gonna be ruled in the heathen. Right. So that's what I'm saying. They gonna be in the flesh and they gonna have to deal with what they got to deal with because we got to judge. But that's what it is. They got the rod of correction. They gonna say they gonna be judge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, look at what's gonna happen in the east side with his rulership. Everybody finna jump on it. Let's jump. It ain't gonna be like that for us. You know?
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them. It's the same word that was used in Leviticus 25. It says, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Ownership. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their possessions. We're going to rule over these. Exactly. And we literally just, now the law, statutes, and commandments in the new covenant is what the law, statutes, and commandments being written in our inward parts. That Leviticus 25 is going to take place.
Right. Well, Vocab said that was fulfilled in the Syrian world. At the time the temple was rebuilt.
If that was the case, why were we still here?
No. We didn't have nobody cast captive.
We had loan. We had to get a loan.
Yeah.
To build the temple.
Right. And the northern kingdom was nowhere to be. They was on the other side of the earth.
That wasn't the throne of David being set because you had to be all 12 tribes.
He don't know. He is And I was going to say, if I may, because when you brought up in Deuteronomy 30 earlier, going into it spiritually, how we were all scattered. And when you look at Yahweh Shai, who through the Spirit is our kinsman redeemer, he followed the law perfect. We went off. Through his blood, we were brought back. We're literally bonded to the Spirit under Yahweh Shai, man. Now we're at Lord's world, we're elect, we're joint heirs. You know what I'm saying? But he had redeemed us back into the common. With a price. He let us stay with him we got on our feet.
It literally says strangers from the commonwealth.
Right. He says now we are no longer foreigners and strangers.
Right. Fellow citizens.
We got our inheritance back.
Go ahead. Just a real quick precept. It's to the point. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 1. It's Paul. He says, Paul, a servant of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, called to be an apostle, separated unto the gospel of the Most High. He considered himself to be a servant. You know what I'm saying? All are. We all are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're servants that the promise is tied to. Right. Versus those other ones, you know what I'm saying, that aren't. Trying to get our inheritance back. We're trying to get our inheritance back. We're being brought back. Exactly. Right.
The promise to Abraham, that was a whole land. Right. From Egypt to this. Bro, that's a promise unto a particular seed.
That's right.
That's the hub. That's going to be the government's going to be set up out of that promised land. Mm-hmm. Garden of Eden. Go ahead.
That was it on that one. Michael 4.
We'll do another sit down on that.
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's read this real quick right here.
1 Peter 1:1. It says, Peter, an apostle of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, Bithynia, elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shai, grace to you and peace be multiplied.
Read it one more time.
God. It's 1 Peter 1:1.
Hey, Christians, listen. Christians, listen. Let's be honest.
Was not the Israelites scattered according to their disobedience? That was a part of their disobedience. Was a punishment. Was one of them was being scattered.
Yeah, I was there too. I was in that church.
We were there.
I was playing the drums. I did the whole tambourine. One time,
Butterscotch.
I was there. I sang. I danced like David danced. Praise dance. Listen, Christians, you ain't right.
You ain't got it.
What we're telling you is right. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. You're wrong. Listen to what Peter just said. Read it again.
It's 1 Peter 1:1.
Why is Peter saying this if it's for everybody? Why would he write a letter and open the letter up like this?
And then James say to the 12 tribes.
Right. Why would James do that?
Right. If we're supposed to be on one accord.
Read it in. Let's see what Peter wrote.
It says, Peter, an apostle of Yahweh Shai, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia,
Asian, and Bithynian, elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua, grace to you and peace be multiplied.
That strangers is the diaspora. The diaspora is the scattered Israelites. The Bible was always talking about the sons of God. When it talks about the promises of salvation and the power and glory of the Most High to a certain group of people, it was always meant to go and center around the Israelites.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Yeah.
And never stopped.
Really?
Let's go.
You got some more on that? Because we got one here.
No, that's it.
This is Ezekiel. We'll end up on this one. 36 and 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and I will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you. No heathen ain't going to get this. And a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes. This is salvation. All right, and ye shall keep my judgments, all right, and do them. Now, when you jump down to verse 36, it says, then the heathen that are left round about you, all right, shall know that I, the Lord, build the ruined places and plant that was desolate. I, the Lord, have spoken it, for I will do it. So they're going to know this is the people of the Lord. Right. There's going to be a separation in the glory that they have, and start with us, the glory that we have, and the glory that they have. See, let's say we were actually heathen and a righteous government was set up on this earth right now. At some point we would benefit. We would be like, we would have clean air, we would have real oranges, seeds in all your fruit. Because why? They would implement the laws.
Right.
So, and we'll go into that in another lesson. Yeah, the heathen will be there, but what we're telling you, according to the Bible, the heathen won't have the blessing that the Israelites have.
Right.
It was never written that way. It was never supposed to be that way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's a hierarchy.
Right.
There are people that are better than others.
Right.
Get over it. Grow up.
Right.
Grow up. Christians.
Well, the Christians came over here with the doctrine of discovery.
Exactly.
That's what their mindset was.
Right.
And Calvin had slaves and all that.
Yeah.
John Calvin himself. They also was about the doctrine of discovery coming over here in the name of Jesus Christ, saying that the people that were here weren't human. Exactly. They based it up on the fact that they were better than them.
Right. Grow up, man. It's just in there. It said the Bible is littered with all of this stuff.
Right.
You gotta grow up, man.
Right. That's right.
Okay? God is dealing with the Israelites first. He wants them to rule over everybody. They're gonna be powerful than a mother.
Yeah. Show you how to do this.
We're saying that we're the Israelites.
Right.
I don't care if you think we dirty niggers.
Yeah.
We don't care. Mm-hmm. We're saying we're the Israelites, and that power that the Bible's prophesying, we get it. That's right.
That's right.
Don't care what you think.
Yeah. And you through.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We are those strangers brought back into the commonwealth. Right. We're those strangers. That's being fulfilled. Lord's will be elect, but that's being fulfilled to us.
That's right.
We're fulfilling the law of the Spirit. That's the law being fulfilled to us.
That's it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man. We just want to touch on that strangers part, just kind of bring a little bit more of a dynamic kind of point of view from different angles about it. Those who are in the spirit, they're going to keep up. Those who are not in the spirit, you were lost. You're mad. You're going to just hate. We don't care. But hey, man, call halal. Give honors once again to the apostles and elders, great millstone man who taught us his word through the spirit of power. Hey, much peace, love, and salutations to you. I'm out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth. Keep it pushing. Let's go. They cannot stop this train that's moving. It's over. Shalom. Shalom.